Hi everyone, it's Jessica and welcome back for another plan with me. I know these are becoming far and few between, but honestly I've just been super busy and I've just been decorating with leftovers anyway, and while it's turning out pretty nice, I don't know how I would do that and film and upload, and I've just been really busy and I've been trying to preserve space on my hard drive and my camera for some big things coming up, so there's no capacity and there's no time. So this week though, I wanted to film because it's a super exciting week. My boyfriend is graduating with his master's degree and my brother is graduating with his bachelor's degree, both at UCLA, so it's going to be a crazy exciting weekend. I'm looking at my lens right now because I figured out a little bit of a different setup where the camera is directly over this, but my lens is super dusty, so I'm going to clean that off after I film this first clip. But anyway, yeah, so it's going to be a crazy busy weekend. I'm working these 3 days and then I'm taking off the rest of the week to go to all of these graduations. I already have pomp and circumstance stuck in my head because my family will remind you how many times it played at my graduation because my graduation was very, very long. I don't regret a thing, but you know, it was my graduation, so hopefully I don't regret it. God, that was 4 years ago. Anyway, so for the graduation week, I have this cute kit from Paper Focus. I don't think she's selling this right now, but it might just be a seasonal thing in her shop. But I got it customized with the UCLA blue color. The gold was already on there. I don't know what this color is classified as. I think they have a technical name for it. I just sent her a link to a UCLA website with these are the colors, blah, blah, blah. And then she customized it. So this is the first page with all your functional stuff. Pretty full boxes. Sort of a miscellaneous sheet. I didn't do anything. I'm not graduating with anything. Hopefully in a couple years I will graduate with my master's degree, but it will not be from UCLA. Checklists and some habit trackers and a little bit of deco, glitter headers and date covers, and the washi. All right, so that is the kit. Really excited about this. I don't know, it's fun, and how many times am I going to go to multiple graduations in a weekend? I remember when my boyfriend and I graduated with our bachelor's degrees, we went to, so I don't know how many schools do this, but apparently UC Berkeley does this, and UCLA does it because my brother is going to both of these as well, but they have a general commencement, which is the whole school, and then they'll have either colleges within the university graduate, or they'll have ceremonies for each of those, which I think is what they did at UC Davis when my other brother graduated a couple years ago, because I remember his was he was a poli-sci and econ double major, so his was mostly social sciences, if I remember correctly. So at UC Davis they do it by colleges exclusively, but at UC Berkeley and UCLA they have a general commencement which anyone can go to in the entire university, and then it looks like they do they don't do individual majors at UCLA, they do groupings of majors. So my brother, who's graduating from UCLA, is a philosophy major, so he's grouped in with a bunch of humanities and stuff. This is not quite, whatever, we're just gonna put it there. So his departmental, or what would you call that? I think it's humanities and social sciences is what they're calling the graduation. His is Saturday afternoon, but general commencement for the entire university is Friday afternoon. So he's going to go to that. My family is not coming down until Friday night though, so I guess we're not going to the general commencement. But I went to general commencement at UC Berkeley with my boyfriend because we were in different colleges. I was in College of Letters and Science, so I'm not going to use these headers, by the way. I was in College of Letters and Science because I was an English major, and Nathan was in College of Natural Resources because he got his Bachelor's of Science in something called Society and Environment, which is a very general, you take a little bit of science, a little natural resources, a little bit of city planning, which is what his master's degree is in, is urban planning. You kind of do a little bit of everything in the College of Natural Resources, which is that college is the forestry majors and the environmental science majors and It's pretty cool people, honestly. But yeah, so we did general commencement together. My family went to that. His family did not because they didn't come up until the next day. Then that same day, like later that afternoon, I'm just going to go ahead and start putting my full boxes in, by the way. Later that afternoon was my English department graduation, which my family also attended, and Nathan went with my family and got totally sunburned because it was in the, if you know UC Berkeley, there's the Greek Theater where they have like concerts and stuff, but they use that for departmental graduations. And then the general commencement, which is like 4,000 students, is in Memorial Stadium, which is the football stadium. If you're a college football fan, you're probably familiar with that. So anyway, so I went to 2 graduations for me in the same day, and then I went home with my family that night because my family lives like 2 hours away from Berkeley, which is where I went to school. Oh my god, I sound like I sound like Andy from The Office with Cornell. It's like, well, you know, I went to UC Berkeley. No. I did have a very good time there in the 2 years that I was there, so there's that. Where was I at in this story? Oh, I had to move out of my apartment that night because I was in student housing, so I had to get out because they basically lock the doors and don't let anybody in all summer. And then the next day, so like Sunday morning, I drove back to Berkeley from my parents' house for Nathan's College of Natural Resources graduation, which was Sunday night, also in the Greek Theater. So yeah, it feels like every time I go to like a college graduation, there's like multiple things going on, but that's just because people I know go to very large schools. Now, it wasn't that way with my brother's UC Davis graduation, but that's because, I don't know, I feel like Davis kind of streamlined stuff, and apparently my siblings preferred the UC Davis version of events, but that's fine. Every school is different, and every person is different, and that is why you have different universities for different types of people. That's my opinion anyway. But yeah, I don't know why I went off on that whole tangent, except that anytime I go to graduation, I don't know, I think about mine. Is that narcissistic? Maybe. It's not like I'm sitting there like, I'm never like at my brother's UC Davis graduation, like I did not bring up mine at all. It was my siblings, like my little sibling, not little, but like they're teenagers, you know. They brought it up about how they preferred the UC Davis version, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I had a great time. I was sleep deprived the whole weekend, but I had a good time. And plus my birthday is in May, so, and I was on the semester system, so I graduated in May. So I turned 22, celebrated my birthday, and then like a couple days later I graduated from college. So I'm putting this one on Friday because this is like, I feel like the main graduation day. And it has a little graduation banner. But yeah, it's just interesting to see like how different schools do things, because I guess there were enough English majors at my school that we had our own ceremony, whereas like Nathan's major didn't have enough people for one ceremony, so they did the whole college together. Because if they did a College of Letters and Science graduation, it would be kind of crazy. There would be a lot of people. I feel like they would have to have that one in the stadium. We would not all fit in the theater. And then I feel like, at least at my school, well, psychology definitely had to have like its own ceremony, because psychology is one of the majors at Berkeley that is impacted. So there's a lot of people. There's like, I guess there's more, I feel like there's a lot of English majors, but English is not impacted. Maybe people just, it's not that competitive. I don't know. Like me, I'm not that competitive. I love school, which is obviously why I'm going back to get my master's degree. I want to become a teacher because I love school and I love learning, and but I'm not super I'm competitive against myself, if that makes sense. Like, I'm trying to beat myself. I'm not trying to like screw anybody over which does happen in some majors at Berkeley because obviously it's a super competitive school, and sometimes people take it way too far and try to sabotage other people. But that happens in the more competitive majors, not psychology as far as I remember. I had a lot of psych friends throughout college, and I joked that like they were my counselors because they always had to listen to all my stuff going on. But anyway, some of them are very driven about it, and some of them are more casual about it, but still very smart and did their work. But you know, everyone's different. I'm just rambling on. I don't know how easy this is. I feel like this is not going to be straight. Burp. Burp? What the hell? It's like, because I say merp a lot. But I said with a B instead. Whatever. And obviously this doesn't match the green painted petals, but that's not going to bother me very much, so. And I'm just going to use up all of these full boxes because I don't know when else I would use up graduation party themed stickers. Okay, so there's all of the full boxes. Wow, that took us through how many minutes of footage? Oh, cool. I only chatted for 10 minutes about that. This is going to be a long one. That's fine, right? So now I'm going to go in with my glitter headers. I think I'm just going to go down the line. There's only 3 colors, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and do those. And now I'm not going to know what else to talk about because I just chatted about graduation forever. What else is new since my last plan with me like a month ago? By the way, I'm filming this on Tuesday the 5th because it's like the only free time I have in the next week or so. It's the primary election day in California today, and because I work at a newspaper, I cover stuff like that. So I'm working, I guess you would call it a night shift. I'm working like 3 to 11 because obviously the polls do not close until 8. And that is when all the action happens. And I have to pretty please ask, like, some people are fine with me calling them at like 11 o'clock at night, and some people obviously are not. So, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm going to be out and about late tonight, which kind of sucks because I've been like getting up a lot earlier, and so, than I used to, and so it's like really hard for me to work late now. Once I get one of these down, I think it'll be okay, but I need to get the first one down. And this is on matte removable, so like if I keep peeling it up, it's not going to stick, and then that'll be super irritating. I'm really liking white space style planning, and I think it's like, I think that's a shift like among a lot of people, especially like the really popular planner YouTubers, is like this is the style to go with now, not the no white space planning that dominated everything for a while there. And you know, I like both, but I feel like if you're planning as you go, which I feel like is what I've been doing a lot lately, this is a lot easier. Oh, but anyway, I was talking about like what's new with me. We booked a trip to England, London specifically, but we might venture outside of London. We're gonna go for a week, and this, when I say we, I mean Nathan and I. We're gonna go for about a week at the beginning of August, so if you watched my last plan with me, you know that I got accepted into a graduate program in Southern California, so I'm gonna have to move, which is scary. Exciting, but also like, oh my god, I gotta get my everything in order. Like, I gotta find a place to live, and I think for now anyway, I need to just find a place on my own. I can't afford a 1-bedroom apartment in Southern California though on my own, so I need to find a room that someone has available. I just started that process. I also need to find hopefully some form of employment because I have to quit my current job, And right now, I haven't given my boss an exact date, but I told her probably the end of July. And then we will be going to London the beginning of August. We'll be there for about a week. I'm super excited. And do all sorts of things. My brother's like, oh, you know, you should really go for like a few weeks and then you can immerse yourself in Europe. I'm like, I would love to do that. Don't get me wrong. I am so not against that. That would be wonderful. But I am on a budget and I'm gonna do what I can afford to pay for in cash. So a week it is. And considering I have never been out of the country and I have not been out of California in like, how long? 4 years I haven't left the state. Granted, it's a pretty big state, so traveling within California, nope, that's not what I want to do. Traveling within California is, you know, adventurous in and of itself. But the last time I was out of the state was when we went to Oregon, right after we finished our bachelor's degrees. So I have had the travel itch for a while, but you know, I had debt, I had my car to pay off, I was, you know, getting used to paying bills and all of that stuff, and I feel like right now is a good time to celebrate the fact that I have been a responsible adult and I can go on a vacation now. And, you know, obviously if I hadn't been, I've been flying to LA like almost every other month for the last 4 years because I'm in a long distance relationship. So that's where, like, it's not like I haven't gone anywhere. It's just that, you know, you spend the money one place and you can't do other things. It's just the trade-off you go with. I am so rambling. But yeah, I don't know. Basically, I have 2 marks on the calendar between now and going to London, and I'm not sure if I'm going to find a place to live in SoCal before we leave for London. That would be ideal so that I can, you know, because we're flying out of LAX. So I would like to be living in LA, not in LA, but like in that area before we leave so that I don't have to keep going back and forth. But we'll see. My classes won't start until the end of August, and I'm going to an orientation at the end of June. Which one do I need here? Black, blue, black? Okay. I'm going to an orientation at the end of June, and I'll find out more about like when my classes specifically will start. I already have like obviously the classes that are being offered this fall, and I've already picked out a few that I like. Obviously with grad courses, like there's not as many options, which is fine. I have to take like the introductory grad studies class, but that's not like you have to fight for it or anything. They offer as many spaces as our students, which is super nice because when you get your bachelor's degree, they don't do anything like that, at least not at public schools. I don't know how it is in like private universities, but in public school it's kind of like, yeah, we know there's a demand, we know we have this many students in this major, but like we're just gonna make it difficult to finish the classes that you are required to take. Great. Anyway, so I've already looked at the grad student courses for my degree, and I've already picked out a couple that I'm interested in. I haven't signed up for them yet, obviously, because I can't yet. That doesn't start till July. But it would look like I would be like in class like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night for like 3 hours at a time. And I would probably I think I'm gonna end up taking like 3 classes a semester would be what I would like to do. So I'm just babbling, thinking out loud. Hopefully that's okay. Usually I feel like so weird when I film these, and then like when I go back to edit and I'm rewatching it, I'm like, oh, I didn't sound that stupid. I'm fine. Like, why am I worrying? Glitter headers are so tricky. Like, Okay. Oh, so I'm gonna have extras. Oh, that's interesting. Huh, okay. So I guess I'll have a silver over here. But yeah, that's what's up with me. I told everyone I'm working with that I'm leaving eventually. I feel like I never give just 2 weeks notice to anybody. It's always more than that. I haven't had many different jobs, but like when I worked at the student newspaper, obviously that was going to end when I graduated, and when I did my internship, there was a set amount of time, and when I worked at my first job ever, when I was in community college, like they knew I was transferring at the end of the summer, so, you know, that's when I left. So they had, you know, 4 months notice of that. But yeah, so there's the base of this week. I'm really liking how it looks, and some removable mat is a bit troubling for me, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to start a new clip, and we will get into what's going on this week. So I have my Oh Hello Stationery Co. holiday stickers. So Thursday is Flag Day and Ramadan ends, but I don't have a Ramadan sticker. I'm also not Muslim, so I have several friends who are though, but I don't commemorate that. And then Father's Day is on Sunday, and that means I am done with the sheet because I'm not going to mark Columbus Day. Okay, so Monday, where is like my functional sheet? Monday, I want to do laundry, so there's a little laundry day sticker. This raccoon sleeping, that's funny. So I'm just going to put that at the bottom of Monday, and I'll mark that it's Nathan's finals week, which I guess we said that back when we were in undergrad too, but that changed. So I think I'm gonna take what color do I want? Let's do the blue. Put that there. Whoops, that's super crooked. I feel like her stickers are just a bit longer than I'm used to, so you have to put it like right on the line in order to make it fit appropriately. Ugh, what is up with this? The thing with white space planning definitely is that it's hard to get everything straight because there's like nothing to lean it up against. And sorry if my head was just in the frame. So I have these stickers from Fox and Cactus. I don't know how many more of these I'm going to be able to use really. So we're going to use that for finals week. And then I need to work. That would be a good idea. So I think I'm going to put in some sort of checklist. Maybe like, do I want a full box checklist? Nah. It's finally starting, I think, well, after the election today and after I have to cover a high school graduation on Friday night. But after that, like, summer begins and everything really slows down. Like, July is super slow. So my last month of work is probably going to be a little bit, I don't want to say boring, because stuff always happens, but like, it gets very quiet locally. Okay, Tuesday I have a meeting. I think I'll use one of these. And then if I need a checklist, I'll put one in. Since I'm filming this so early, like, I don't really know what's going on next week. And then I need to check in for my flight on Tuesday night, so I'll use one of these labels. And then Wednesday night, late at night, I am flying to LA, so I'm gonna take this black label. Or what color? Where are my icons? Right there. Yeah, I'll do black, even though the icon is black. There's a little airplane logo here. What am I trying to say? I'll put it over here since the coil's there. What is that called? Icon. Icon, that's what it. Oh, and the trash will need to go out Tuesday night. I don't think I'm going to do any grocery shopping this week just because I'm going to be gone for a long weekend. Wednesday, I'm going to wait to put anything in because, again, I don't really know. I have an idea of what I need to get done on Wednesday, but I'm not sure. And then Thursday, we're going to basically be celebrating my birthday exactly a month late. My birthday was May 14th, as you saw in my last plan with me. And Nathan wants to take me out to dinner and to go see the Solo movie, the Han Solo movie. I don't think I'm going to put anything in for that, though, because I don't know when we're going to do those things. Okay, Friday's payday. So there's a little payday label here. I'll just put it at the top since this is a pretty big day. So it's Nathan's graduation, his School of Public Affairs graduation. It's my sister's 15th birthday, my youngest sister, so she gets to spend the whole day in the car with my family. Great way to celebrate your birthday. Nah, my family's fun. But yeah, so there's that. And then, okay. So let's start with this fun half box for the Luskin graduation. That's at 9 a.m., so we'll probably get up early this day. When I graduated, we had to be at general commencement at like 8 a.m. Yikes, I was tired. I did not sleep the night before because my roommates were not graduating. So they were like, I mean, for them it was the end of the school year, so like they were up partying all night. And it was kind of crazy. Okay, so I don't really have room for Christina's birthday, unless I put it down here, which I think I will do. I'll put in this for 2 weeks until my orientation. Do I have any icon that I could use for that? I could use a book, since I'm going to go get my master's in English, and it matches the label, so there we go. And then, which one of these do I want to use for Jonathan's graduation? Maybe that? No, I'll use this. Put that right in the middle of the day. His is going to take, well, I don't know actually. I don't know whose will take longer. Or do I want the gray next to each other? It's a lot of gray in one area. We'll do the blue and then we'll do the, oof, that's a lot. It's a lot of gray either way. Well, this will be, what color is like, nah, we're going to use this for Jonathan's graduation. And then the blue for Christina's birthday, because the little gift label I want to use for her birthday, this is all going to take up so much space. And then there's not going to be any space to mark like what we do after Nathan's graduation. Also, that's crooked. Or is it? I can't tell. Well, my sister's birthday is important. So, could I break this up somehow? Maybe I'll just put a label for her birthday. And that way we have some space. Yeah, that's fine. She has a birthday every year. Don't tell her I said that. Actually, her YouTube channel is subscribed to my channel, so she might be watching this. Hi, I love you. I'm actually planning to give her and my other sister, whose birthday is on the 20th, I'm planning to give them their gifts this weekend because I'm not sure when I'm going to be up at their house next. Okay, so there's a little gift here. Cool. And then I guess that's everything. I'm not flying out until early Monday morning, so I'll be here for a bit. But yeah, that gives me space to fill in what we do on Thursday and whatever we do Friday night. I know my family's going to be driving down to LA this night. So they'll be moving my brother's stuff on Friday night. I know that much. But yeah, is this really everything I'm going to do? Yeah, that's what happens, I guess, when you plan ahead so early. But let me see if I can, how much deco do I have? I don't really use habit trackers anymore. Like, I don't use my sidebar except for like decoration, so Why did I even pull this out? I don't need that till next week. Yeah. Okay, so this is how much deco I have. This is actually going to be a pretty short video. I didn't realize that. Whoops. Okay, sorry, I just almost flung everything on the ground. Let's put in some little tiny decoration at the top. Little grad cap. Do I want to put that? I mean, I think we get the idea. These are it's graduation weekend. And we have a little diploma. For some reason, it just occurred to me that, like, I have no idea where my high school diploma is. Not that I really care about that one, but do I want to use these balloons? I don't really have space for them right now. I think I'll save the balloons for now. Oof, these are so delicate. It's gonna be hard to put them back. I feel like I should fill out my sidebar with something, but what am I gonna do? Oh, I should use the weekly ombre though, because I don't have, there's no meal icons with this kit, so we can do that. And I'll track, I just like to track my meals, my dinners specifically, to make sure that, like, I eat dinner, to be quite honest. Because sometimes I just have cereal, and sometimes I cook a whole thing. So yeah, there's that. What else do I have space for? Nothing really, unless I moved all of this down, which I don't feel like doing. Oh, I could put, like, the balloons on the class of 2018 thing. That would be kind of cute, because that box is a little more plain. Yeah, that's cute. Bring in some color. Or a color other than blue. I love how, I feel like I treat so many colors as, like, neutrals. Like, to me, green is a neutral. Blue is a neutral. Like, if you really want to get into, like, colors, like, orange is a color, if you ask me. Okay, so that looks cute. So I have a lot left over. And if I decide I want to, like, track a habit or something, I can put space in here. Or I could just, I've been liking writing in this box right now, just like something inspirational, so I could write in there since I covered up the actual box. But yeah, this is looking really good. I'm happy with it. It's pretty simple. I thought this was going to be, like, a really complicated, I didn't do anything. I thought this was going to be a really complicated plan with me, but this was actually super simple. Mostly because I'm not putting in checklists yet, because I'm not sure what I need to do at work yet, but we'll figure that out. So let me go fill in what I know is happening so far. I know I'm going to use this date night sticker because we're definitely going to have some sort of date night. I could put that in now, couldn't I? We better have a date night because we have not had one in 6 weeks, and we need to go do something together. That sounds so demanding, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna put in the date night now. I don't know what we're gonna go do specifically, but we will go do it. Okay, so here is what I have left. I'm not gonna use the weekend banner because I don't want to cover up this, obviously. And normally I would put a weekend banner down here. So I have all sorts of functional stuff that I can use later. I guess I was going to mark down my parents and family driving down, but I don't know if there's going to be space. We'll see. So there's that. I have some flags. I have this page. I don't know if we're having some sort of graduation party or not. If we do, I will mark it down. I'm sure Nathan's friends and me will come up with something, but it wouldn't be like a family-friendly party, let's put it that way, because we're adults. Like, my brother who's graduating is only 20, so, like, I can't even take him out to a bar. So Yeah, that's kind of sad. Not sad, like obviously you can live your life without going to a bar, but anyway. And then there's the checklist sheet, the glitter headers and date covers sheet, and the header sheet. So yeah, let me go write everything in that I know is going on so far, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've been using this really fine tip gel pen that I got as a swap at PlannerCon, and I'm really liking it. I still really like my Inkjoy gel pen, but this is a 0.7, what would you call that, size? So it's good. I really like how it writes, but sometimes, especially when you're writing on smaller stickers, you need a finer tip, or at least I do, because otherwise you can't, there's like not enough space, at least the way I write. So anyway, that is everything that I know is going on so far. The fun stuff is like planned. It's all the work stuff and the checklists and everything that like is not set in stone yet. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know when I will do another plan with me, but stay tuned for that. I will try to throw one up every now and then, and there will be some sort of vlog of this weekend. We will figure something out for that. That'll be lots of fun, because like Sunday is our free day, so we'll probably go adventure or something. But yeah, I will talk to you in the vlog, and oh yeah, if you or someone else is graduating as part of the class of 2018, congratulations, and I will talk to you later. Bye!